Hey guys, how's it going? Mike Wacker. We're here back at Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu for our BJJ Give Back. Normally I'm here on your Monday instructor, but Brain Beaury's on his way back from the World Championships from California, so he's not going to be able to teach you guys today. So you guys are stuck with me. I'm also here with Dennis Norton, one of my brown belts from Millennial and Proud. So we're going to be going over just a simple omoplata from the closed guard, and maybe the guy's stalling a little bit. So I want to show you guys how to cut an angle and learn how to attack from closed. So we're here. We want to start in closed guard, and like I said, the guy's stalling a little bit, so his hands are underneath my armpits. So what we want to do is we want to get a nice deep overhook. So I'm going to control Dennis's head, and I'm going to wrap around. Now see how I bring my hips in, so that this way now I can get underneath his armpit. So now my hand is deep on my stomach, all right? From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop my hip out. So I'm going to scoop my hip out, and I'm going to use my elbow to widen and bring my foot inside on the hip, and I'm going to bring my other knee up on his shoulder. So that this way now I'm pinching my knees together. From this position, now all I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot my hips away, push with this hand on his head, and swing my leg over his shoulder. All right, and I'm going to use my shin now to push into his neck so I can clear my right foot. My right foot comes out, and now a lot of people show how to get the omoplata. They're going to sit up and try to cover the hip with this hand. I find it hard to do. I want to bring him towards me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, put my hand on the mat, and grab his hip with the far hand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull him in. So I'm going to scoop my hip out, and I'm going to pull his hip into me. Now his hips are flat on the mat and his shoulder. Now I can switch over his back so he can't roll. And I'm going to switch my feet. So my right foot is going to go to my butt, and my left foot is going to go to my knee. I'm going to sit up towards his head and bring his wrist to his ear. All right, we're going to reset. So we're in closed guard. Crossing my feet, his arms are in tight. He's stalling, maybe he's up on points. Control the head, bring my hip in so I can get the deep overhook here, all right? From this position, what I'm gonna do is I keep my elbow in tight so I can turn and get my foot into the hip and pinch my knee high up on his shoulder here. From this position, I'm gonna widen my hip out, push his head, swing my leg over his shoulder. When I do that, I'm going to use this pressure with my shin to clear this foot. Turn towards him, and I'm going to post with this hand on the mat and grab his hip with my right hand. And I'm going to scoop my hip away from him and pull him to me. Now I bring my hand over so he can't roll, and I'm going to fix my feet. One foot to my butt, the other one to the knee. Now I'm going to sit up, and I'm going to bring his wrist to his ear. Okay. Last one. He's in closed guard. He's keeping his arms in tight. All right. Control the head. Scoop my hip out so I can get this arm in deep. Okay. Look, my elbow comes inside. Widen his arm and bring my knee in and my foot to his hip. This leg comes up high onto the shoulder, and I squeeze my knees together. From this position, I scoop my hip out so I could push his head and swing my leg over his face. Left leg puts pressure into his head so that I could clear this right foot and come square. From this position, this hand can let go of the elbow, post to the mat, and hold the hip with the far hand. I'm going to pull him into me, flatten him out, hold over his back, switch my feet. My right foot goes to my butt, left foot goes to my knee, sit up and bring his wrist to his ear. Okay, so that's the omoplata from the closed guard. Remember, this is BJJ Give Back, so if you guys are going to watch the technique, drill it safely, and please make sure to share the video and hashtag BJJ Give Back. Thanks, guys.